Well, hi, and welcome to Simply Smart Marketing with Marianne Suppressi of What's Up Southwest Florida and Teach Me Social. Today we're going to be talking about content marketing ideas that can work for your business to get some engagement and get some momentum going. The thing to remember about social media marketing and your content is it's not about selling. It's about building relationships. It's about getting your target audience and your clients and customers engaged in your social media. You want them actively participating because that builds that know, like, and trust factor. So you don't want to keep posting about your sale items or your products or your services. You want to make it like a community where they feel welcomed and warm. So I get asked often, what kind of content works. And it varies from business to business, to person. It depends on your target audience and what they're interested in and what they're going to react and engage with. But there's some things that you can do in general that kind of applies across the board. So we're going to talk about some of those ideas. So as a business owner, you can speak from that voice. So you can talk about or ask questions to pull your clients and customers in and give them maybe some helpful tips that can help them grow personally and professionally, whatever their profession may be. Sometimes you might see like motivational quotes. They're not necessarily going to get a whole lot of engagement because you really want to ask questions or ask them to respond in some way. So it's like starting a conversation. That's how you have to kind of look at it. So think about when you're out networking or you're talking to people, you do conversation starters. So you want to frame this as a conversation starter. Another thing you can do is you can tell a story. Storytelling works really well as to how your product or service helped a customer or client and got really good results with whatever they used. So you see this a lot maybe with skincare or cosmetologists, hairdressers, things like that. But you want to make sure you bring it down to an emotional level so that they can relate to it. So this is how their product, okay, let me back up. You don't want to do just before and after pictures. That tends to be what people do. But if you use them, you have to frame them in a way that's going to start a conversation about it. You don't want to just say, oh, this was so-and-so before, and this is so-and-so after. So you want to think and have in the back of your mind, how can I say this that's going to get a conversation going? And that's going to be different for everybody. You maybe want to share a book that you read that might be appealing to your target audience and ask them if they've read it, maybe to comment on it, maybe take a phrase from the book and or something you learned from the book and ask them what they think about it, things like that. A lot of times you can also ask their opinion on a product or service. Maybe you're going to change a color. Maybe you do jewelry and you have some color choices. Maybe ask them which one they like better. Anything that's going to get them into a conversation. So think about how you converse with people outside of social media in the real world and frame anything you're doing in that conversation kind of way. Another thing you can do is maybe talk some business advice, depending on what your market is and who you're talking to. But if you're B2B and you're talking to other business people, giving them some business advice might help. Maybe something that worked or something that didn't work, or ask them what are they doing to get something to work. You want to pull them in and get a conversation started. And then maybe some mindset things. Talk about what kind of mindset a person has to have to be successful in what they do. Because even though maybe you're business to consumer, they're kind of successful too in their own way. They're just not running a business. So maybe frame a question around what makes them successful in what they're doing for a living. So I hope this gives you some ideas. I hope the golden nugget you take away from this is that it's about starting conversations and finding different ways to start those conversations. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you like these videos and the information we're sharing with you. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much and have a great day. Marianne Suppressi, What's Up Southwest Florida and Teach Me Social, giving you a voice in Southwest Florida and beyond.